Get up in here. Get up in here. Y'all let me know how the sound and everything is. I gotta finish this food real quick because I only eat hot food, so I gotta get to this. This taco is so good. It got me held hostage like the spirits got some of our loved ones. Get up in here. Mm. Mm. Thanks for bearing with me, but y'all know this thing is live. And I had to get in here at 7 o'clock. Live. This is what I'm doing live at 7 o'clock, trying to hurry up and eat. This thing right here was good. I gotta find water. Oh, there's my water right there. Mm, mm, mm. I'm sorry, I gotta get the remnants off the plate. Mm. Ooh, this light blinding me. All right. All right, all right, all right. I don't like drinking bottled water, but I gotta drink this around. All right, so now I got that disposed of. This will make a good one of them ASMR videos. But anyway, get up in here, get up in here. So, uh, what I'm talking about tonight is mm, the time to stop negotiating with terrorists is the title, which is a loaded statement, right? But if you know me, you know I make a lot of loaded statements because the statements that I make are meant to get you to think a little deeper than you probably would or have been, or to dive a little deeper than you probably are already. So, uh, for those of you who don't know me, I'm the PolitSaint. I am Poe. I am lit, but I'm a saint. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm the police. Polo Tink Tink. That's me. insane style. So if y'all can't hear me, if you can hear me, any of that, let me know before I get to unpacking this statement too thick and thorough. Hmm, that food was good. But anyway, get up in here. Get up in here. uh, uh, so let's see. I done broke this down for y'all, and I actually, made notes again. So when I want to give y'all a good video, I'll make some notes. Hey, Miss Pam, how you doing tonight? All right, so if you don't know, and this is your first time encountering me, never talked to me before, never heard me before, this is sliding off. Let me go ahead and touch and see my hair. But if you've never encountered me, this is your first time here, or if you just recently encountered me, I am the PolitSaint, and one of the things that I am very talented at doing is taking metaphysical concepts and placing them in allegories to make them very relatable to your current situation, your spiritual plight, your spiritual journey, your healing, and all of that good stuff. So let's get to this, right? Because today's topic, I'm going to take and I'm a little silly, serious, silly, serious, silly, serious, silly, but I'm a little childish. So hey, you just got to keep up, okay? I also have a Mercury in Pisces, so I can be a little bit, misunderstood if you ain't paying attention. And my Leo moon loves attention. So make sure that y'all paying plenty of attention while I'm talking so that you can keep up with the things that I say. Because if not, you will get lost in the sauce and you might not get what I'm saying to you. But what I'm saying is very important. So here we go. The time has come for us to stop negotiating with terrorists in efforts to release our loved ones that are the hostages. Okay, so in this allegory, the terrorists are spirits, okay, that attach to people. The hostages are our loved ones, friends, family members, associates, our environment. You know what I mean? So I hope y'all keep it up. Now here we go. Um, I'm gonna break down this whole thing, right? So I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to. Sometimes I can get off key. But hold on. So when we talk about spirits, a lot of times people just think if somebody says spirit that they saying something good, and that's not necessarily so, because um, there are, just like there are good humans, there are bad humans, right? Which there's nothing really good or bad in my world. It's either light or dark. Period. Light or dark. And neither one has to necessarily be bad or good. So because a person can be in light and with the worst intentions ever, but they're using light, yeah, to rock you to sleep. So um, we have different kinds of spirits. Okay, so you got guardians, you got guides, you got angels, you got demons, you got tricksters, you got deceivers, you got mimickers, you have uh, uh, avatars, you have vengeful kind of energies. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I don't know how long you've been watching me, but if you ever heard me and do my talk with about people working with their ancestors. Yeah. I'm working with my ancestors. My ancestors, they leading me as they. So is your ancestors one of them old child molesting uncles, or is it, you know what I'm saying, your righteous uncle who gave his whole life to God's will? Like, which one is it? You don't know because you wasn't around when they was around. So I don't know. You probably better be careful, because there could be all kinds. Um, you know, and we can see this when you know, you can have a spirit come and like lift you out of danger. Say you in a burning building, something coming like lift you out of the building. That's probably a good spirit. But at the same time, you could be, laying in bed and getting screwed by some kind of spirit. That ain't no good spirit. That ain't no good spirit. No good spirit. I'm gonna tell you right now, that ain't no good spirit. But nonetheless, there are good, bad, light, dark to everything because everything has an opposition. Okay, um, so when we look at these types of spirits, we can't ignore that they exist. Not every spirit is a demonic attachment, but not every spirit is an angelic being either. Okay, so I hope y'all getting that from me. Um, it, and depending on your own personal, and this is why you got to know yourself, be aware of yourself, be honest with yourself. Depending on your own personal journey and how that's showing up will depend on what kind of spirits are bothering you or hanging out with you. You know what I'm saying? So let me break that down to you. Good style. What could be understood style? What's good style? So what I'm saying is that if you depressed, okay, and you feeling lack, you feeling lost, you feeling any kind of way in a low vibration, okay, if you feel any of those things and there is a spirit riding you or visiting you or any of that, 9 times out of 10, it is a trickster, a demonic spirit, a lower vibrational spirit, because the spirits that you can convene with and interact with are equivalent to your own frequency. Okay, so if you have self doubt and things like that, they know that, so tricksters will visit you. Okay, if you have low self esteem, they know that. So guess what? I think y'all get where I'm going. However, if you are in pursuit of righteousness, you are in pursuit of your divine purpose, you are in pursuit of things of a higher frequency, and you are resonating in that higher frequency, you are vibrating love out, you have mastered unconditional love for not only the planet but yourself too, then you probably will be hanging out with some different kind of spirits. And so, uh, now, now that we understand spirits, okay, I hope I broke that down to y'all. So people, who is spirit? I can't tell you what spirit talking to you. That's your business, and you need to know who you are, where you are in your spiritual journey, and what have you been hanging out with. What kind of frequency are you emitting? Are you emitting a frequency that invites low standard demons? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel lackluster? Do you not want to be in your highest self? And if so, then you could be attracting things that are attracted to your lowest self. So now, our loved ones, the ones that have been or are being or have been under hostage. Okay, these are our loved ones who suffer with different things, right? They stuck in their lower self, or they are having a journey that is taking them through the dark night of the soul. In some way, a person is either a stuck in a space or they are vibrating at a low frequency. Okay, and so for most people, when you start to get your spiritual awakening, we spend a whole lot of time trying to awaken everyone else. I am the first person who probably you're gonna hear this from, but the people around you are not fucking interested in your spiritual awakening. I can guarantee you that. Okay, 9 out of 9 of them are not enthused about your spiritual awakening. Why is that? Well, there's several reasons. Number one, everybody awakens at different times. Okay, so you could be awakening and excited about your journey, but the person you or your loved ones could be trapped in sleep paralysis. You know what I'm saying? They being held down by a demon. They under hostage. They hostage. And now you come along and oh my God, look at me. I done got so much awareness about myself, and I was in the spirits be talking to me. Yeah, the spirits is talking to them. They can't relate to you because the spirits talking to them is dark and demonic. And so they don't have no understanding or awareness of this bright, bubbly feeling that you have, and will be immediately annoyed by you and your giddiness. So the other reason is that your awakening for some people is going to shine a great deal of light, like this light beaming on me right now, so y'all can see me, but I'm a little too dark to not have it on in the dark. So guess what? Beam me up, good damn it, beam me up so y'all can see me. But here we go. Those who are comfortable in their darkness will be annoyed because your light highlights, your new awakening is highlighting their darkness. And so this will be an agitation, okay? And so we have spent a lot of time trying to get those people to understand, oh no, you got to come over here because the light good, and I know that you've been a robber, a thief, a rapist, a liar, a murderer all your life, but come over here. I know you don't like God, but come over here. See, this is us wasting our time, and this is us what? Hostage negotiating. Yeah. That's what I mean when I say hostage negotiating. Okay, hostage negotiation is when you trying to convince a person that is your loved one that they, okay, first of all, is a hostage. Let's start there. Okay. Second of all, that they should be joining you on this beautiful, bright journey that you done started taking. That you yourself gotta admit ain't always that beautiful, right? And so therefore, guess what? People ain't trying to sign up for that shit. Okay. Now, friends and family create a very unique challenge for us. Okay. And this is why friends and family are used to challenge and test us along the journey. Okay. And so these hostages are oftentimes dangled out in front of you as treats. We'll release a couple of hostages if you just give us this. Okay. Now y'all get where I'm going? I hope so. Keep up. Keep up. Because listen, what makes it a little bit more difficult is the intimate attachment to these people. Okay. And a lot of us devote a lot of time to negotiating their hostage takeover because we are afraid of the impending grief that will come as a result of losing them to this battle. So we try to warn them. We try to awaken them. We try to stir them. We try to give them more information, okay? But as a result, all that happens is you find yourself stuck. You find yourself stuck going round and round in a loop, trying to explain things that seem quite out the box to the hostage. Now, there's this thing called Stockholm Syndrome, okay, where a person will identify and intimately connect to and form a bond to their abuser or their oppressor. Okay, so in this situation, the hostage has become comfortable with the terrorist. Let me make that make sense for you. You have a cousin who you guys have grown up together. You're about the same age, and your parents were very close, and so you two have been relatively close growing up. However, you're a chosen one. They are too, but they ain't choosing. Mhm. So they have given in to drug addiction and late night partying. And you have been snatched into the dark night of the soul and forced to elevate in a spiritual way because Remember we talked about the other day, our soul knows what our mind don't. So our souls know and will take us where we need to be. Okay? So, damn, like drawing in mosquitoes on me. Oh. Anyway, so now this cousin, sister cousin, brother cousin, however you want to relate it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been growing up together. They have a need to keep you where they can access you because you their best friend. You've been their safety space for all of their life turmoil. So now that life has snatched you on this path and you begin to convene with those guys, the higher spirits, the higher frequency ones, you know what I mean? Now your cousin get hold of what you're doing and they like, oh, okay, they want to relate. So now this is where you hear, yeah, because Ubuntu in Atlanta is on my YouTube or on my Instagram, and they see this is where this stuff happens. And so you began to try to get them to go in the direction you're going. And so what's one of the first things we have to do to get a person attention is we need to spend some time with them. Yeah, you need to spend some time with them. So now in this time, y'all going out to the club because she like to drink. You know what I'm saying? She need to throw them back so she can focus. You know what I'm saying? You want to be doing some research, but you have to give your time and energy because we feel what loyal to our loved ones. That's the other challenge that love and our friends and family present to us, and why they are easy hostages to dangle in front of you. So when you recognize, okay, that, man, I've been kind of getting off track. I ain't been meditating. I ain't been praying. I ain't been fasting. I haven't been walking. I haven't been spending time in nature. You're going to realize that no, because you didn't gave all your energy to sister cousin, brother cousin, who they've been going through a traumatic crisis because they done had a breakup. And so now they trying to get past their breakup and they need to go out instead of just on the weekend. They need to go for happy hour too. And since you their best friend, you need to go with them. And so you see how this thing. And so this is the time that has come to an end. And this is what I mean when I say the time has come to stop negotiating with terrorists. There is no longer any time for hostage negotiations. You have to, at this point, love yourself and be so committed to your journey that anything and everything and everybody that takes you away from it has to go on the back burner. Because until you can solidify who you are, your position, and where you're going, well, I don't think you have much time to give to people who are happy where they are. Now, I'm not saying don't help people who need help. Okay, don't always help persons that are seeking help. But a hostage that has Stockholm syndrome, so that means they done became comfortable with the terrorists that have taken them over. They need to be left the fuck alone. Okay? So, that friend of yours who's always been dependable, reliable, but now that you've gotten on this journey, they're distant. They're a little cold. They're not really engaging with. They're not responding to your bids for attention. They're not in any way adding to where you're trying to get to. That's because they're a hostage. And see, it's just like, think about this. Imagine being locked up somewhere in prison or something, right? And it's wrap up day. You going home. You packing up to leave. How many people in the prison you think happy for you? Yeah, I tell you how many. None. The number one sign that people ain't happy for you, they say shit like, this is my number one thing to hear. I wish I was more like you. Oh boy, shit, god damn it. I try to hurry up and steer people clear of that damn statement. I wish I was more like you. No, you should wish to be the greatest version of you. Because see, being me is impossible. Only me can be me. Okay, only you can be you. But if you looking at me wanting to be me, we might be on our way to having a problem, Houston. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because see, the person who wants to be you but ain't being them is because they're hostage. And so get what they want you to be, a hostage. It's kind of like a pimp has a madam that goes out and gets other hoes to join the stable. Okay, so that get what? Now her back ain't gotta work as hard. And I don't want to be the only one out here strolling. So, understanding your life, who are the hostages and who are the terrorists? When you have a loved one that is in a hostage situation, it ain't never gonna do you no good to start arguing with them, telling them about how they need to get their life together and what's attached to them. Because remember, they love their oppressor. Okay? They love their oppressor. The oppressor gives them validation. Okay? The oppressor affirms all of their low frequency bullshit. The oppressor feeds their thirsty soul. Ah, yeah. Now, let me assure you, I done seen some people. I've had some friends and family members that I've seen who they was straight under hostage. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing: they got themselves out, and when they got themselves out, they was a whole lot stronger. They was a whole lot wiser. See, they had learned some things. They had grew in some ways that they had not the opportunity to do if they could have been saved. Even myself, at one point, I was a hostage to the spirit of gambling. I was a hostage to the spirit of low self thought. I was the hostage of to the spirit of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Shit. I was a hostage to the spirit of just can't never get enough. Okay, never satisfied, gluttony. Uh, I was a hostage to the spirit of sex. Okay, I mean, a lot of sex. Everybody have sex. Let's have sex. And so, um, it's important to recognize that any person can go from being a hostage, okay, to a free, liberated soul, but it requires them saving themselves. They got to realize they're a hostage. You can't tell them they're a hostage. And so, the time has come to stop negotiating with terrorists. Now, people say, "Well, how am I negotiating with the terrorists?" The thing is on now. Prime example, and I'm gonna use this one. Buddy called me the other night, which is why this video is going up. Okay, and his baby mama is having her way with him emotionally, mentally, psychologically. Right? This is a terrorist talking to you, not the person. Yeah. Let's examine that because see, you look at your loved one, my sister, my cousin, my auntie, my wife, my mother, and you see the person that you love. That ain't work out. I had the wrong thing. I done ate and I ain't even smoked. But this is the person you love. Okay? And so you looking at them and you like, I can't believe they'll do me like this because I love them. I done gave them everything. My favorite is when people say, they trying to hold me back. Well, it ain't the person trying to hold you back. Okay, honestly. It's the spirit. That person they held back by a spirit. Okay? Now, when you notice this, leave them folk alone. Leave them be. Because guess what? They're going through something. So they can learn something. Yeah. See, I highly doubt, and I could be kind of like a super pessimist. You know what I'm saying? So I highly doubt that anybody wants to be like violent. Well, people do. Let me start playing that. I mean, it's some people out here, some souls. You know what I'm saying? And those souls need a body to walk around, so they out here. Who they just been dedicated their whole life to nonsense and chaos in other folk life. You know what I'm saying? They just around to keep you off your path. They just around to keep you distracted, to keep you at your lowest frequency. All right, but now is not the time. Okay. I was telling my buddy, you got to get to a point where you recognize that you can't give a person the best of you. When you can't give a person the best of you and be appreciated, keep it moving. Don't be upset with them. Don't spend a minute thinking, well, why they don't value me? Why they don't appreciate me? Listen, a person don't value and appreciate themselves, never gonna have value or appreciation for you. You negotiating with a terrorist. Okay? See, heart to heart, soul to soul, it's impossible to cause pain to one another. Listen to me again. Heart to heart, soul to soul, it's impossible to cause pain to one another. So a person, two people operating in their heart from their soul, okay, cannot cause harm to each other. However, when a person is causing harm to you, physical, mental, spiritual, financial, whatever they're doing to you, okay, they're not a person. You're dealing with a person that's under their hostage. My friend immediately told me, he said, man, no, 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 no. I'm not taking away her accountability. I'm not asking you to take away her accountability. Uh-uh. I'm asking you to become a little bit more accountable to yourself. I'm asking that you are more aware of what you're attracting and how your resonance attracts what is there. So, sometimes it's a lesson we need to learn. And so the hostage is used to carry out that lesson. Sometimes it's a reflection of ourself that we need to see. Okay, and so the hostage is used to carry out that reflection. But there is never a time where you are actually victim to another human being. It just doesn't exist. Now, you can be under attack by terrorists who are using human beings to get at you. Because how else can they get at you? They got to come to your level. But if you are constantly looking at your relationships, your situations, as opportunities to become the greatest version of yourself and see where you're not being your authentic self, like the sister cousin going out to the club when you know that that's not what you want to do, but you do it because of loyalty. You do it because this is my road dog. We best friends. We've been at this ever since life started. And so guess what? We're going to keep doing it. Yeah, that's cool. But if you're chasing salvation, you're going to have to prove yourself serious, worthy, committed, focused, determined, passionate, set on achieving your goal. And that means you're going to have to stop negotiating with terrorists. So, at a point in this journey for myself, I had to get to a point where I could not have interactions with people that I didn't want to have. Okay? Meaning, if it didn't feel good to me, I had to recognize that responding wouldn't feel good and choose not to respond. So that means that now, if you want to call me and cuss and fuss and argue, and I'm not into that, I can simplistically say to you, well, listen, it sounds like you're not in a good mood right now, and so maybe we can pick this up at another time. But I'm not about to go back and forth with you because I don't negotiate with terrorists. It came a time where I had to stop sharing my information. Right, I'm a Sag rising. Okay, I'm made to share information. I go out, I delve into shit, get some shit, and then my job is to share it with people, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, most people who know me or who've ever encountered me, they like, oh, she taught me this or she said this to me or I got it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my nature. But if I can't be that with someone, then guess what? And I'm being something else, I might be opening myself up to terroristic attack or terroristic. You know what I'm saying? I might become the next Humvee. All right. So stop arguing with people. Okay. That's the hood version. Stop trying to fucking force your intelligence on other people. Stop trying to uh save people from their own hell. Excuse me. Stop trying to prove yourself to people. Because that whole arguing with and trying to like, that's where that come from. Just trying to prove yourself. Like, no, I know better than you. I know. Well, listen, you might know. Okay, I know a lot of stuff. Don't mean that I know better than somebody else what's for their life. I know a lot of stuff based on my life. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know. A lot of stuff based on my experiences. But I can't tell you what's going on in your experience. You know what I'm saying? So I had to recognize that some of the people I love, shit, I ain't know what what level they soul was at. If this they first incarnation, second incarnation, third incarnation, fourth, I ain't know none of that. Hell, I ain't know if this person had karmic debt to pay because in the past life they was a little molester. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. This person got some debt to pay because they parents was murderers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You don't know. But what you do need to know at all points is who are you? What's your mission? What's your purpose? What lessons is or has life taught you? And how are you building on those things? Everything else is secondary to unnecessary. See, so, oh, every time I'm trying to do good, then they want to come and make me do bad. No, no, no. See what it is every time you're doing good. Okay, in order to get the goodness, you got to go through darkness. You're not gonna never level up in life without a wheel going around or you got to go light, dark, just like the day is cycle of the day. Okay, so ain't no good without some what? Ain't no light without some what? Okay, so when y'all hear me saying to y'all, stop negotiating with terrorists. I'm merely telling you, stop giving your energy to things that are sent to destroy you. Stop giving your time and effort to people, places, and situations that are out to make a fool of you. Stop going places that don't represent you. Okay, and when I mean you, I mean the now you, the current version of you, the future version of you, not the past version of you, because you've already left that version, and that's how you got up on this journey to be getting motherfucking attacked in the first place. So, what should you be doing instead of negotiating? Well, you should be Taking an objective look at why you are facing whatever circumstance or situation or why it is being presented to you. What does it represent? Does it represent your shame, your guilt, your fear, your insecurities? Does it what shadow aspect of you is being presented, because it is merely being presented so you can be passed, be tested before going on to a new level. So check it out. How is this situation enriching you? If it's a situation that's not enriching you, you need to figure out why you won't let it go. You know what I'm saying? If it's a situation that makes you angry, you just get boiling mad because of it. Ask yourself, why am I losing? Why does this have so much control over me? You know what I'm saying? And that's how we evolve through this thing. But we just stuck wasting our awakening trying to wake other people up, push other people out of their hell, push other people out of their comfort zone. Then guess what? We're gonna be you a terrorist at that point. You a terrorist. And I had to realize that about myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, most people can't handle a conversation with me. They just can't. And that's just the truth of it. Okay. I know this. I got Neptune in the 12th house. I can feel people. I can smell people. I can hear them. I can feel them. I can sense them. I just do. Okay. And so I realize this. And so most people, I just chosen not to have conversation with them. Okay. Now, here go the terrorists. Let me show y'all how this looks. Oh, so you just gonna cut your whole family off? What about your friends and people who've been there for you? What people been there for me? Okay. I've been living in this place for 4 years. Okay, I've been living down here for 4 years. Hundreds and hundreds of people. Okay. Oh my God, we miss you. We need you. We need. I have been visited by 5 people. 5. Only one of that 5 that have visited me were my relatives. Okay. So, hello. What loyalty do I owe to? But see, guess what? The terrorists throw that they be dangling them hostages in your face. No, 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 no. Drink more water. Drink more water. So you can hear better, so you can see better, so you can feel better. Mm-hmm. Tastes good. So now, when you are getting yourself to this next level, okay, understand that it ain't gonna be pretty. Okay. And just because you have decided to embark on a journey, I say this all the time. It takes a bad mother something shut your mouth to be up on this journey. I'm telling y'all now, and people will be like, "Oh, so you think I don't think I'm better than anybody?" Okay, I think that I deserve the greatest version of me, and so I made it my business to be that. Not for you, not for them, not for her, not for him. No, for me. For me, because I like it. Okay, I like it. Because I'm the motherfucker that got to walk around in my situation. You are the person who has to walk around in your situation. So start to cultivate your life to where you only do, you only say, you only partake in, you only go to, you only, in any way, what feel good to you. What's that's irregardless of what anybody else gonna think. Okay, because remember, our loved ones are the hostages. Okay, and who the terrorists holding them hostage? Fear, doubt, shame, resentment, anger, revenge, envy, jealousy, disappointment, hell, well, you name it, okay? The fuck? And your job is to merely say to all of those things, no, thank you. I'm on my way somewhere. I'm becoming the greatest version of myself, and I'm not going to stop until I do, because that's what I came here for. Everything else is secondary to unnecessary. I've told you I've done everything on this planet. I've made money. I've had lots of sex. I've traveled all over the place. I've had all kind of food. I've had all kind of experiences, but nothing at all has been. I've worked all kind of jobs. Okay, I've made all kind of money. Okay, from the streets to the corporate to the. I've done it. Thank God. And only to discover that the only thing that actually feels fulfilling to me is to be the greatest version of myself, whatever that looks like today. So I'm never worried about yesterday or anybody else's. I'm never worried about tomorrow or anybody else's, because right now is the moment that I get to enjoy. And my peace resides here. But see, a hostage, they want me to think about their situation. They want me to think in their place. They want me to think in their space. They want me to take on their habits, their behaviors. And that, my friends, is what we need to look out for. Because nobody wants to be a hostage alone. And so, take inventory of your friends and family. What are they hostages to? But first off, take inventory of yourself. What's holding you hostage from living the life that you came here to live and being the greatest version of yourself for you? And is it that you're looking for other people's validation? Then you would be a hostage to those people and that validation. Making whatever people that you're looking or seeking validation from terrorists. I'm the PolitSaint boy, and I hope that this one came together for y'all because, listen, I be trying to make this make sense so that y'all can get this thing because it is difficult and it does not come overnight. None of us get to a point of wisdom without having a myriad of experiences that shape that wisdom. And so you have to go through, and so do other people. But now is not the time to be trying to shape the narrative for our loved ones, our friends, our family, our neighbors, our dogs, our cats, our lovers. Because what's most important is that we're responding to the call over our lives and getting the lessons that are necessary to shape, mature, and prune us into the perfect versions of ourselves to carry out what we came here to do in the first place. Everything else is secondary to unnecessary. I'm the PolitSaint, and I hope that this message helps somebody to remember to remember. I hope you found something in here, caught something in here that helped you to see and relate to how our circumstances, our friends, our family, our lovers, our jobs, our neighbors, and different things can be hostages that we get caught up in trying to free that get you caught in a burning building. We don't want to be caught trying to save people from a hell that they've created. So it's important that we recognize the hell that we're escaping from and those that were there with us. And that some of those people that we have just walked past are hostages. Some of the people that we have encountered, some of the situations, they are indebted to something that is beyond us. But you have taken on the journey of your own divinity, whatever that looks like for you, because once again, I can't say what anybody's divinity looks like. I can just encourage you to discover it for yourself. If you have not done that yet and you would like to, I encourage you to go to my website and sign up for a natal chart reading. Or, first off, sign up for a free consultation because if you don't know me, you might want to get to know me because I could be a little rough around the edges. I'm an Aries sun, Leo moon, Sag rising with Mercury and Venus and as well a little Mercury, a little and Venus in Pisces, as well as a Aries Mars. So I could be a little rough. Yeah. So if you don't like it rough, you probably don't want to call me because I'm gonna give it to you real and raw. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I'm gonna do it passionately. So it might sound abusive, but I love you. That's why I do it this way. I'm the PolitSaint. And if you have not looked into your personal birth chart, you don't understand what your personal mission on the planet is and what you're supposed to be doing, go ahead and sign up because that's where life is going. And without knowledge of self, you're going to be left behind. I encourage everybody to know yourself, master yourself, and love yourself, especially if you find yourself giving too much to people, places, and things external to yourself. Because that's probably escapism. I love you and I want the best for you no matter where you are. If people can hate for nothing, I can love you for nothing. I just love everybody. That's just who I am. If you hear and experience, and I don't even care what side you chose. I love you. I might not rock with you. I might not eat no food with you. I might not go nowhere with you or nothing like that. But I'm here to tell you now, it's all love in my heart for you, and I want everybody to make it back to home because that's where we belong. That's what you deserve. We are all worth it and worthy. And so, guess what? The next time that you're having a hard time remembering to remember, get up in your birth chart and see. Ask God, what am I here for? What did you send me here for? Because that is where the key to unlocking all of your oppressive states and all of your things that do not feel good to you and turning it into the life of magic that you came here to live because that's what we came here for. Everything else is secondary to unnecessary. I'm the PolitSaint. Make sure you share this message with somebody else via well, not via. Send them the video, okay? Send them the video. Send them my channel. Matter of fact, you ain't got to send people the video. Just send them my channel and tell them to subscribe. Like, tell them to subscribe. Tell them you're in a contest or something. Like, I'm in a contest. I need some people to subscribe so I can win something. You know what I'm saying? They might win something because I'm going to tell y'all what. When I hit 250 subscribers, that's right, 250 subscribers. I'm pretty pumped about my first 100. So, when I hit 250 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away something. Yup, that's right. I'm going to give away something. I like to give away stuff. I like it. I like it. I like it. Now, here we go. I'm going to put up a poll. And so, one of the first ways that you can get into the drawing for that is to vote on that poll because I want to know what y'all want me to give away. So, I'm going to put a couple options there, things that I'm willing to give away. Because, some people be wanting some stuff I ain't trying to give away. You know what I'm saying? I got this old man that be calling me. He be wanting some stuff I'm not trying to give away, sir. Listen, not even a little bit. Yeah, 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 yeah. Not to you and nobody look like it. No, 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 no. But anyway, get in line. I promise I can't make none of this stuff. If this is my real life that I be living, and I love sharing it with y'all because guess what? It gives me an outlet for a lot of the things that I experience. As a Leo moon, I love attention, but I don't. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing, right? Only really attention I really care about are people that are close to me or intimate to me. Because everybody else, it's just like you know what I'm saying. They don't even be knowing me. They just be I don't know. But anyway, my job is to share my life with the planet and give these messages out. And so that's what I'm gonna do for y'all because I love y'all and I'm trying to get back home. E.T. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Yes, it makes sense. Thanks for breaking it down for it. I hope it makes sense. I hope it makes sense every time because I be trying, boy. I be like, ooh, how I'm gonna put this for them so they can get this. Cause wait a minute, because I have to realize that sometimes I be said something and it's loaded to the person that I said it to. They have no idea what I'm even talking about. They like, what? And I'll be like, doo, 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 doo. You ever know something and because you know it, you think everybody else do? Like you just think it's common knowledge because you know. That's me. That's me. I think, yeah, I like birth charts. When somebody look at, I say something. I think everybody in the world know what a birth chart is, right? But I've been studying this thing and looking at it since I was 15 years old, and so I believe naively that everybody knows what this thing is like, and everybody knows how it works, or they should at least want to. Like, what do you mean? But hey, listen, everybody has different lives, everybody has different paths, everybody's soul is at different levels, and since we don't know, that's why it's important to always have compassion for not just yourself, but for other people too. So let people grow as they going, but don't be thinking, because think about it. Even your hostage negotiating. Oh well, I don't want to leave my cousin Terrell behind because me and Terrell we used to be on them big wheels together and shit. You know what I'm saying? We used to carry our lunch pack together and shit. So I don't want Terrell left here because Terrell. What I'm gonna do without Terrell? Ego, 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 ego means easing God out. So the moment that you egoistically believe that you can't leave your loved ones behind because without you they ain't gonna make it, you just set yourself up. Okay, so listen, I hope y'all paying attention to what I'm saying. And when you find that people are being terrorists to you, you you can kill terrorists with kindness. That's what it means to kill with kindness. Because, see, a terrorist can't bring war to a person standing in peace. They can only bring temptation to get you to respond in a war-like way. I'm the PolitSaint. I hope y'all gonna be ready for Sunday's message because it's gonna be good, 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 good. What it's gonna be good, 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 good. Because what we gonna talk about some more terrorists. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because I want y'all to get past these terrorists. I want y'all loved ones to get past them. But first and foremost, we have to be what we want to see. So when you want your loved ones to get on the journey, guess what? You got to be serious about it yourself. When you want people, because I get called all the time. Okay, I got a couple cousins. They like, hey, listen, man, I heard you when you said when I need something, I should stop asking one person for it all and start breaking it down. That's right. See, you need $100. If you got 10 people in your phone with $10, guess what? You got $100. Now, if you got 10 people in your phone, they won't give you $100. You might need to relook at your phone contact list. I'm the PolitSaint. I hope that this helps somebody. Yeah, 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 yeah. Caution y'all though, because the guy say, I'm always disappointing somebody. Because people look at me and they make up whatever they be wanting to believe, and then I be something so different than what they imagine. Yeah. Unpredictable. That's what I am. And you should be that too. Because if a terrorist knows how to puppet you, it'll be puppeting you around. Okay, so you got to develop new responses to what agitates you. So let's say that your girlfriend, brother, sister, cousin, they usually call you, get smart with you, and get a certain response from you. Well, they shouldn't be able to do that anymore because from now on, you should be reshaping your responses to align to what feels good to you. Don't miss Sunday's talk. I love y'all. I'm almost at an hour, and if I go beyond the hour, I'm gonna have to start charging y'all. I don't know. If I go beyond the hour, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. And I don't know, because if it be good, I'll be going. But nonetheless, this is the talk. I hope that it helps somebody to understand the allegory. So if you on my page and you see something where we talking about terrorists and hostages, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know. Yeah, y'all got y'all in the inside scoop of what I'm talking about when you hear me saying those things. So make sure that you make 2024 the year that you just look at situations and say to yourself, we don't argue, we don't negotiate with terrorists. I love y'all. Peace and wellness to you. Make sure you share this video with a friend, a family, a love member. Share my channel. Make sure you get the people to subscribe. Tell them, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. I'm trying to win this contest because I want to get up in here with the Saint. I love y'all. Make sure that y'all are taking care of yourselves, loving yourselves, because why? You are worth it and worthy, and nobody else is gonna do it if you don't. So make sure you go out tomorrow because it's late. It's late. Make sure you go out tomorrow and do something that helps you to remember that you the shit. If that means go get your hair done, your nails done, your teeth done, I don't know, whatever you got to do, go for a walk, go buy you some bagels, go get you some, you know what I'm saying, some pancakes or something. I've been hooked on pancakes. I can figure out I can make Cracker Barrel pancakes at home. Bye bye, Cracker Barrel. What else is it? Uh, Whatever make you feel good. I don't know, turn your music up real loud, you know what I'm saying, on your lunch break and sing all off key out your window or something, you know what I'm saying? Something that make you reconnect to. And find random reasons tomorrow to smile. Just like look around you as you're going about your day or you're in your house or whatever you're doing and just find random reasons to smile. Like, I don't know why, but that's what y'all need to do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, what's tomorrow? Wednesday, Thursday? I think it's Thursday. I don't know. If it's Thursday, that means y'all ain't got that many days before y'all see me again because I'll be back Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time with my weekly live. I love y'all. Take care.